Yes, my people, I greet you now. I throw a salute, give you now. I throw a salama, give you now. I hope so now. They well. Yes, now, na guy, boss. And I want to welcome you now to another edition of our Transfer Talk, our Transfer Story them. And this one, a special show to talk about Chelsea transfer and the kind, business where we say Chelsea they do for inside this transfer window. And I did on today's show with a very evangelistic person, a very special person, our special guest of honor today, Farad, where they represent Oyibo Sports. My brother, Charlie, how your side, how body they do you, how it be for Accra right now? What thing they happen for Sakwaba? Beg, just tell us. Somehow us better to read where they happen from Ghana.
Charlie, everything for Ghana fine. Now the weather may cool, the rains they flow, Charlie,
Yeah.
everything they go on, je. We make hoppy pan, say tonight, if you come on live with my brother, football in Pigeon Post, can't talk Chelsea matters this evening. But I go make my bro introduce the stream well giveaway.
So, but good to get you on today's show, my brother Farad. If you just join us, you're very welcome for today's show. This one now, Chelsea transfer special, and I deal with our brother all the way from Accra, from Sakwaba. Him bring Ghana jollof. Me, I come with Niger jollof. So we go cook plenty jollof on today's show, and we go talk about how Chelsea currently they do their transfer for inside this summer transfer business. And we know that Chelsea also they play for the FIFA Club World Cup. If we still get some time on our hand, we go still, talk one or two things concerning what we see from Enzo Maresca boys for inside the FIFA Club World Cup. But if you just join us, you're very welcome for today's stream. And this one, Chelsea transfer special. So, Farad, make we first start with the kind transfer strategy what we see from Chelsea for this summer transfer window. As a Chelsea fan, as a football pundit, as a football lover, how you see the transfer strategy so far from Chelsea for this transfer window? Make we first start the show on the transfer strategy side.
So me, I mean, right now, every Chelsea fan you go ask me, I sure say them all go tell you the same thing. Be say, right now we just tire. We just left the things give the owners, make them do what they want to do, because especially me, like I know maybe some new Chelsea fans no go remember where they come from, but them times Chelsea we get one or two problems, then we go transfer window inside, we identify the problems, we fix the problems fast. I'll give you an example. The 2014-2015 season, Mourinho, as he come the second time, he come the first season, returned the first season, he say no, the team, the strike no good like that. That time, then we get Fernando Torres, we get what do they call this guy? Yeah, Fernando Torres is the strike for we. Then some other one or two players like Remy, then some people. We say no, this one we need solid, correct striker. So you go remove the money, go buy Diego Costa, come spore there, and he make we win the league that season. Diego Costa. You also recognize, say, okay, the keeper no really good like that. Bring in Thibaut Courtois. We need maybe one more left back. Bring in left back. Oh, when our midfield, we need somebody where it creates. We could bring in Fabregas with the Bab. That be the strategy where me I remember. This Chelsea, this strategy, it be me. I always they call this strategy mid-table club strategy, and it they show because when sporting directors or then they come from Brighton, be like we want to emulate the Brighton formula. We just they look for profit. We just they look for profit. So we just they identify, then talents way be like then they come up small. So Bino Gittens, for example, I mean we'll talk about that later, but Bino Gittens, for example, what do they call this guy? The one we signed, Joao Pedro, for example.
Joao Pedro.
They don't go for big money, but okay, maybe 1 or 2 years, if things happen, then okay, we go flip them, make profits, then sell them for big money. So as a Chelsea fan, especially Chelsea fan, where we won't compete for the big and the best titles like we do under the Abramovich era. This strategy, nobody say they worry me because I mean so far, nothing serious happened. Like nobody say with the true for relegation side, like some other teams where they wear red. We don't go talk about them today, but at least we know the challenge for trophies. We know the challenge for Premier League. We know the challenge for Champions League. Where every day we talk say, oh, because we don't get this player, we don't get that player. But those players, I mean, we will mention one today. Osimhen, still there. We still get big players. Florian Wirtz, why Chelsea don't go for Florian Wirtz, but we dey make Liverpool go for Florian Wirtz. So we dey get these small boys. We know the challenge. Right now, yeah, the strategy, me I dey call a mid-table strategy, and you know it go be it make a fear say sometimes 10 years from now, you know, Chelsea go become one of those clubs. We no go down, we no go always day up. Maybe we go do top 4 sometimes, but we always, you know, day around mid-table because of the kind of signings we design for the club. Yeah.
My brother, I totally agree with you, my brother Farad. I think say the transfer strategy from Chelsea under this new ownership, it don't change a lot from what we see under the Roman Abramovich era. And just like you just talk on the way it be, you talk and say now the time where we say, Chelsea fans need to accept that reality, say that Roman Abramovich era don't go. That kind of thing where the club they do where we say we know say once the club see there is a need to bring a player where go make Chelsea go from a team where they try to compete to a team where they win. The owner go put them for inside pocket, bring the money out, go bring that player. And you mentioned a player like Victor Osimhen, and many of us with what we see from the Chelsea attack last season, we know say yes, the attack they try, but the attack needs some kind of experience, needs some kind of consistency. Player will be say don't do them on the big stage. Player will be say don't spearhead a club title chase and all that. Don't win trophy, big trophies from club. And this kind of players that some Chelsea fans they expect say these new owners go put them for pockets, go sign. And you mentioned a player where we say now if it be a very big plus, because for me I think say if Chelsea signed a striker like Victor Osimhen, the Chelsea, the African Chelsea fans go there, so excited about the club. And a player like Victor Osimhen, we know say yes, the money go big, but it could also give them a lot of commercial value, because if Chelsea sign a Victor Osimhen, the amount of jerseys and merchandise where Chelsea go also sell from the club, it go plenty well. So for me, I think say the club also, the owners need to look on those side, and I think say it also be a plus for Chelsea. We couple with the fact that Victor Osimhen don't let him out, say him not Chelsea fan. So me, I kind of wonder, just like you, why the club they go after players where go turn Chelsea from a team where they compete, for UEFA Champions League to a team where go on they compete to win the Premier League. So, but like you rightly mentioned, the transfer strategy, the transfer policy don't change. These new owners, they want players where we say if they sign them in the next 2 to 3 years or 4 years, these players go give them resale value. And none of the difference between, signing some players where they're there for the peak, where they go get the best years for your club, and a player where we say they start to enter the best years. So, but also, I think say the kind of transfer strategy where we also they see from the owners, they show say the club get ambition to win the big trophies next season, because you get the kind of transfer policy, the kind of transfer strategy. We're going to say this club they show ambition, this club they show intent. Say this coming season or the next 2 seasons they won't win the big trophies. But currently with Chelsea right now, with the Chelsea owners, they do the exact opposite. They're comfortable with where the club currently they're okay with the club, just competing to play for UEFA Champions League come next season. But if you just join us, this transfer show now a 100% transfer show to talk about the transfer business where Chelsea they do. We'll talk about Chelsea transfer strategy right now. We go also go into the incomings for Chelsea, the outgoings, players we will potentially leave, and positions where we think say Chelsea go also bring in 1 or 2 players in before this transfer window go close. But if you never subscribe to the channel, don't forget to press that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. And you also, if you follow our Ogbonge guest on the different social media platform at Oyibo Sports, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, Itanda for all the Ogbonge, social medium there. So, but my brother Farad, we don't talk about the strategy, our Chelsea fans' expectation as you be Chelsea fan, and how Chelsea fans go face the reality, say the Chelsea of old under Roman Abramovich and the Chelsea under this new ownership, now it's total different, 2 different clubs entirely. So, but respect to make we start with the outgoings first. Oh no, more go with the incoming first. Make we start with Liam Delap first. When we know say yes, now the first player we were enter the door, and we also done to see 1 or 2 things from Liam Delap. I don't know if you see my last video where I post for Instagram. I go try to put the
I
video
see
on
him.
YouTube
The number
where
nine
they
kid.
ask about the number 9 jinx, the
Exactly.
number 9 cost
Yeah.
for Chelsea. So make we start this, this transfer
Yeah.
matter with Liam Delap with respect to
Yeah.
the incomings. As a Chelsea fan, what do you think initially about the signing, and with the glimpse where you don't see for Liam Delap, what will be your thoughts
My
on
brother,
this new player with Chelsea?
we talked about Victor Osimhen. Me,
Yeah,
from what I hear last season, okay, then try sign Osimhen, then make late because we hear from Mikel Obi say, oh, Chelsea representatives go Napoli, then they try wrap up the deal. So in my mind
yeah,
inside, as soon as the transfer window open this time around, then go sort everything out because they don't want Osimhen. Where Osimhen won't come. We just be some 1 or 2 details where we for iron out. Imagine my shock and imagine my surprise. The next thing I hear, Chelsea they go after Liam Delap. I don't get anything against Liam Delap. He be young striker. Maybe in 5 or 6 years' time, this will be striker way. Okay, he go there on the level of maybe an Oli Watkins, then type strikers.
yeah,
Mid-table, bad. But you for remember say if this player was so good, like you figure Man City go sell him to Ipswich Town. Last season he tried, no lie, but Ipswich Town then still relegates them. If you go YouTube, go watching highlights, go watch the kind of goals he score. Yeah, he score goals and people they
yeah,
hype him say, "Oh, Liam Delap, yeah, big player." If be sake of the team he did, then trash. Ipswich no good. So if player they score 5 goals, they remind me of um oh, even Southampton, we get some young boy, Ghanaian boy, Kamaldeen Sulemana. He do some small catch
yeah.
against Man
Sulemana.
United. People say good, but still, where Southampton end up? You don't understand. So me, I don't get
Mm,
anything against that boy, but this is Chelsea. They want striker where he go deliver you titles. You want striker where he go challenge Nicholas Jackson. Like from what me I see from him so far, in Nicolas Jackson, he claimed red card safe. All the foolish things he do for the Club World Cup and for the end of last season. If he return today, he will come the side before Liam Delap. Sake of he be better footballer than Liam Delap. Even a 1 goal Delap score, all the chances he gets in terms of the stats and the minutes he get played, the one shot he play where he score. Then that ball, me if I did the post inside, I go catch him. That keeper is sharp at all. You play him central
mm,
striker. You play him direct to the keeper. The keeper like if the keeper move his legs more, like he catch that ball simple cry. In link up play, in hold up play be bad. In first touch, I did watch the Chelsea games for the Club World Cup. In first touch be
yeah.
horrible. And people that talk say me I be against, but I know some Chelsea fans they always talk me say, oh, why I be negative? I for always support the boys no matter what. Charlie, you have to call a spade, my friends. Players like Noni
Yeah.
Madueke, players like what did they call himself? Disasi, if player not good for your
Mm,
team, you just call him out. This player no good. And the lap, look, he starts. I'm not saying maybe it will give him time, he will burden, but from what me I see, because if you remember Nicholas Jackson in first preseason for Chelsea, the way that boy then he
yeah.
cook for Chelsea, it no be the way the lab they cook for Chelsea in the first few games. Like
Mm,
if even himself he come the Premier League, he can't struggle. Imagine how the lap will struggle. The lap be good for bench option. Like if Chelsea, like it remind me of somebody like the Drewsbury Hall guy. Like make it just come, it be good backup option. But you want to win trophies. You did mention the value a proper striker will have in your team. The goals a proper striker will get Chelsea. He need to make with the qualify for competitions like the Club World Cup. Not with the Club World Cup. Like this money where Chelsea collects like some 40 million so far in the tournament. Like you figured we will collect, but it day off the back of correct players where you carry you go there. Nobody this team, you understand. So if this Chelsea team,
mm,
we know, sign the players where it will deliver we to that level. Champions League wins because from the end of this tournament, the next 4 years will decide whether or not we they play these kind of competitions to raise more money for the club to be able to do things like this. You understand? Because PSR is real. Like go up, come down, one day. They will come ask we say, Massa, the money all you spend, Charlie, we don't see any returns. So you understand? So
mm,
if even we will spend one better like 100 million, but you see, anyways, we'll get into them later. But let we just spend some correct money, sign player way at least they guarantee we goals so that at least it go this one. So the lap me I go rate them right now so far like a C minus in terms of like the transfer.
So
Yeah.
my brother, I think you don't hit the nail on the head with respect to Liam Delap. Me personally, I think say a good ball. I like some things when I don't see for Liam Delap body, but you talk about saying that with respect to Chelsea, there are levels to it. You get the kind caliber of number 9 we're supposed to start for Chelsea, and you don't already talk say. So you think say standard, that will come off the bench when the main striker for Chelsea don't tire, or when the main striker for Chelsea they're available, and then you're supposed to see a player like Liam Delap to come into the pitch. And I totally agree with you. Me personally, I think that Chelsea need a striker of the caliber of Victor Osimhen, and Victor Osimhen won't come Chelsea, as we know from the last summer transfer window. But at the end of the day, it seems like Chelsea want time. Chelsea you really want time as much as Chelsea fans want him, because it looks more like the fans for Chelsea want Victor Osimhen more than the people where they run the club, more than the owners when they run the club. So, but make we see what Liam Delap go eventually do. But me, I think Liam Delap go play ball for Chelsea, yes. But now be the striker we go carry Chelsea from a team where they make Champions League to a team where go win the Premier League. I don't think Liam Delap is the person.
Delap be potential. We they invest in potential. But we too much potential right now. We need some guarantees, you understand? So no be disrespect to him. Like I'm sure say it be correct player. Maybe in the next 2-3 years, maybe he will come good. And that be what Chelsea always they do. Or maybe he will come good. Or hopefully in the next 2 years he will come good. You understand? Only 1 or 2 from that strategy they pay to right now. Go Kopama and Moises Caicedo, maybe Enzo Fernandez. You understand? But you can't build a team of maybe. If Liverpool they go into the transfer market, they go buy Florian Wirtz for 150 million, they buy Jeremy Frimpong, they won't buy Isaac Tuka, add the team inside. If you understand, say Charlie, levels D, you understand? No disrespect to Liam Delap. Like, I don't want to carry my body like say, I got to hit him or it be something we like. I don't want time for my club. It make it play, like make it D. But at the end of the day, we need like senior options. You understand?
Yeah, I totally agree with your point. And I'll just put my gift away to you to talk with respect to, these players where they come with potential. I think Chelsea still need another P, potential and proven. I think Chelsea need to find the right blend between potentials and proven to carry Chelsea go back to the Chelsea of old where we know under Roman Abramovich. So not be only potential, go carry the club, go there. You still need that, a little bit to sprinkle that experience. Players where we say they don't do those positions before, they don't do the difficult positions. Now those players go bail you out when push comes to shove, when the matter tire pass with the talk for pigeon, because people want to talk about this PSG team. We get a lot of potentials, a lot of young players. But when you look at that PSG team, they also get a lot of experienced players. Look, Marquinhos, a very experienced and a veteran kind of defender. Look, Kvaratskhelia who joined the team eventually for January. Now, also a player where they come with the experience, say, don't push in team, go win Scudetto for the first time after a lot of years. Look, Ashraf Hakimi, another player where we say still carry plenty experience also for the team. Fabian Ruiz, also person where we say get plenty experience, come from Napoli, still get experience for national team. Look, when you look some players for inside the team, we make up that starting 11. Ousmane Dembele also. Person will be say, don't play with the likes of the Messi, the Neymar, Duam during the difficult time. So you as a team, I know say yes, sometimes you feel the lucky, say a totally young team, if you go out there, go win trophy. But I think say for football, you still need that perfect blend between, proven players and potential to carry you across the finish line. Or let's say you make a team or made up of potential players, come reach their prime and come carry you over the finish line. But then you go wait a lot of time. And also, Youssef go also they pray, say, as you they wait, make these players reach their potential, make some sharks, no come carry the player immediately when they don't reach potential. When you want to use them, take achieve. So there is also a lot of threats for that kind of approach. So when we talk about another player, we'll be saying, Chelsea don't still secure the signing, even though it never did official right now. We'll talk about the winger from Borussia Dortmund, Jamie Gittens. What do you think about that approach and that signing, because one of the things where we know for this transfer window that say Chelsea need a winger with the right footed. We know that Chelsea
Yeah.
try their possible best to keep Jadon Sancho after waiting Sancho do from on loan from Manchester United, but the club and Sancho no fit agree on personal matters at the end of the day. So that deal no fit go through. But what be your thoughts about Jamie Gittens? And some Chelsea people and some other opposition fans don't already they banter Chelsea, say Chelsea just they pick former players of Manchester City. Say Chelsea currently now reunion of ex-Manchester City academy boys. What do you think about the signing? Say Jamie Gittens, now person where we say, come through the ranks of Manchester City. He go meet informal teammates like them, Cole Palmer, Liam Delap, them. What will be the other player? We also they join them. Also, I think a couple of other players they will be say also play
Romeo
together with them.
Lavia, for example, also.
Exactly,
Then
Lavia
Sancho
and
too.
one other
Then Sancho
person.
to be.
Yeah, one other person again. So, but
Yeah.
what be your thoughts about the signing of Jamie Gittens? You think say now something to be excited about with respect to that attacking third for Chelsea?
Honestly, another one where it be like half and half, because I know this Chelsea strategy. It be value, like they look for value in places where maybe
Yeah,
other people don't go see him. Where I know say this Gittens guy, it be very good potential. Like he get a lot of good hype for Borussia Dortmund, but then that hype be very early on, because recently, if you dey watch German football, you go know say, especially after Dortmund go get them a new coach, Kovac, Gittins when they get starts, they get selection. So that be why Chelsea go from. That why he won't move from Dortmund 7. That why Dortmund won't sell him. If you keep into account all of these things, so like if he be that player where maybe Dortmund they rate like that, like they're gonna go sell him for cheap, but it'd be like he'd be 50 or 55 mil. In today's markets, that'd be coins if I'm being honest. But yeah, like I see him say maybe Dortmund no really they see him like that. Maybe the coach too no really they rate him like that. But he gets some very good goal catalog. Honestly, I only the pray say he no go end up like the way Noni Madueke they can make right now. Because I remember as we also go sign Noni Madueke, similar hype as Noni they left that time he be PSV for Netherlands. He
Eredivisie,
gets
yeah.
some same hype like that. Young English boy, he day abroad, they do some one or
Come
two
from the Man
things.
City Academy, highly
Exactly.
rated Man City Academy, yeah.
Exactly. You do understand. So, but again, on proven at the highest level, he get a lot of potential. So, I mean, it no be to me. Maybe I'll be too harsh, but to me, it no be really exciting. I think say this be how Chelsea won't do them, because even like the Sancho then go take last year. You say they won't keep Sancho. They won't keep Sancho. If he say then see say the Sancho for Man United, Sancho know they get some selection. So then see I'm like, oh okay, it would be nice or it would be cool deal. If things work out, we just be some 5 million where we go pay Man United, then we go get 25 million, we go pay
Yeah.
for so Sancho, then we'll make it come. Ultimately, Sancho, they expect some really high salary. So that'd be why it no work out. But definitely Chelsea, we need winger options. We know say we lose Sancho. We know say right now, really only for Chelsea, the only correct winger we get right now be Pedro Neto. Noni Madueke gets in issues. We know say Noni Madueke be very inconsistent. Where Mikhailo Mudryk there in issues, it very, very, very long. We know say issues there, no be today.
Yeah, that one
So
long.
really we make light in the winger options, especially somebody who will play the left. You see, even the World Cup, if they watch, more times the coach they put Kopama, they play wings, left wing. Where
Yeah.
I would say that really no be in best position at all. If you go play wings, make it play right. But Pedro Neto to be very good for right. So that be one hole, the left wing place where I feel say Chelsea won't fill. So in terms of a functional option, somebody where it will fill that hole for now, it be Gittens. But if I be Chelsea, I search at least one more option where it go occupy that side, because I know say I don't but if I think self and maybe unless I don't know who self go fit come play that side for world football where Chelsea go fit get.
Joao Pedro, the next person we will talk about can play there now.
Joao Pedro to be another one. He too, well, I mean,
Pedro.
he dey fit play, but me I dey put him like number 9, number 10. I really know see say he play that side, make her feel. You understand? So out and out winger there. Where we need somebody who will be different profile to last season. What I really like about Chelsea be say, okay, if Pedro Neto they play direct, if they run as defenders, if they work for some game, we go fit bring in Jadon Sancho. Wait, he go try cut inside, he go fit try, do link up play, you don't understand. So I go like if Gittens they always the cutting, you say Gittens be very good on it or in right. If they cutting for in right, maybe get somebody where you go feel run for the byline, you go feel take defenders the fullback on for that side, maybe cut inside, square the ball for maybe striker like Delap to tap in and then send some. So it be options we right now with the need for that front. Maybe Tariq George, that Chelsea boy, that young boy, where they play 1 or 2 games, maybe he will be the bench option. But me personally, I really they want one way he will get like real experience, maybe even Premier League proven. Maybe if I get maybe Rashford, if United go like sell Rashford, make Rashford come, make he come play bench. Come on, can't try, it has because Chelsea need me in my opinion a Premier League proven second option for the left wing. But in all honesty, it be mixed. It be mixed. Gittens be mixed.
Okay. Just like you, I did very skeptical about the Jamie Gittens signing, but I also don't see some exciting things from the player. But I know things saying a player with Chelsea they sign, to get into the starting 11 immediately. I think saying a player will be say, they go give him some time, give him some minutes, and to see how he go fit develop. If he can, hit his ceiling very high, maybe if he had gone for a starting 11 for the Chelsea currently. But right now, I no think say now a player where Chelsea won't sign now, making con, get into the starting 11 immediately. Now still a player where they develop. So I would tell Chelsea fans to make them, make them reduce their expectation, bring their mind calm down a little bit with waiting to expect from Jamie Gittens. But he's a very direct player. My player with this skillful, my player will be say, on the day can be very exciting. So what make Chelsea just try to Chelsea fans try to keep their eye on Jamie Gittens. I think say, not be bad signing in general, but it's not, that exciting signing for Chelsea. The one way they more exciting for me, I would talk say now Joao Pedro, because that player with me I personally like. Now player where I don't see a lot of good things from him right from when in day for Watford. I see in development from that Watford team to Brighton and now with Chelsea. And if you look in track record, you go see I'm saying a player where we say they get is if he sabi score goal, he also sabi create for his teammates. Because you talk about some of the positions when Brighton don't use him a lot since when him joined Brighton, just as a number 9 and also behind the striker as a number 10. And we know say last season he gets 10 goals and 6 assists. So I think say Joao Pedro they come with elite a bigger profile when you want to compare him with the likes of Jamie Gittens into this Chelsea team. And me, I expect to see Joao Pedro for several positions, because I think so one of the reasons why Chelsea signed him now the couple with the fact that Joao Pedro if he play multiple positions, I think say also if he get the job done on that left wing where we talk about on who go be the mainstay, the main man for Chelsea, because he's also a very skillful player. He also now a player where we say I like in decision making sometimes. Yes, he never really they up there with the elite type of wingers, the elite type of number 9, but he's also a very good player. And me, I think so a player will give Chelsea different option. You feel see him for some games playing as the lone striker, other games playing behind the striker, some games we will see him for the left side. I think so a player will give, he come with that versatility and quality, and he can play across the front 4 for me, in my opinion. So I expect big things to come from Joao Pedro. I think say this night time for him to show the stuff when they made of for a big team, because we don't see what he go do from Watford, we be a small team. We also don't see what he go do for Brighton, we be a mid-table team, and now he don't go a step further to a very big club like Chelsea, where we know say Chelsea don't get a lot of success in the last decade. And if you look if you look the kind of European success where Chelsea don't get, say Chelsea now a very successful team for Europe, even more successful than my team Arsenal. I don't need banter my own team there. So this is a very big step for Joao Pedro. And the expectations for Joao Pedro now make him ready, because the expectations for Chelsea, they're so much different compared to Brighton. So it could also be a challenge for him to see whether he go fit do him when the stakes are high, when the expectation also they high, and also whether I go fit do am for the big stage, because now him na a Champions League player next season now, he go to play Champions League. Whether he go also fit do that thing when he do for the Premier League for Brighton, whether he go also fit showcase Sam also for the UEFA Champions League. But what do you think about these players who don't come from Brighton to Chelsea? We don't see Joao Pedro, which is the latest addition from Brighton. We see
Yeah,
before him, we see Cucurella, we see what's it called? We see Cucurella, we see the
Caicedo.
midfielder Moises Caicedo, and these guys they do very well for that Chelsea 11. I think you
Yeah,
said these two players now mainstay for the coach first team. How
yeah.
you see another inclusion now from Brighton, and what be your thoughts about that Brighton scouting system and how do they bring players, young players in to develop for Brighton and sell them for huge money to Chelsea because Chelsea now a regular customer from the Brighton market. What be your thoughts concerning these players?
Well, I mean, the Joao Pedro one, for example,
Yeah,
again, like I feel say maybe the signing from Premier League clubs be at least a more sensible option in my opinion because if we dey talk about Premier League proven players, at least say okay, the players you dey sign from Brighton, they be Premier League proven, and if you play week in week out, then they deliver. You understand?
mm,
In terms of Brighton, so far so good, but it be two players pay make we watch see say this one too go work. Brighton and Casa then get excellent track record, and that be one of the reasons why Chelsea actually go claim them are two sporting directors, Win Stanley
yeah,
and Stewart. We also go take them a coach. If you remember Graham Potter, that'd be one of the first things the new
yeah.
owners do. Be like, then they watch Brighton, then they jealous them small, then they think, how these people they do this every day? Then they get these talents, then they develop them, then they make profits. I should say that be the model, then the strategy way the Chelsea owners, Blue Co,
Right
won't
copy.
adopt. You'd understand. But so far, we spend big money on Brighton players. The Cucurella and Caicedo alone will cost me nearly 200 million before this one 250 million. So me be like Chelsea before instead of the sporting directors before go search the scouts, the Brighton
Mm,
scouts, and then the job that they do make them take come put Chelsea Academy or Chelsea Scouting Network because honestly the job that they do be crazy. Edingra also be Brighton boy, right? The
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ivorian,
The Ivorian,
exactly.
Simon
There's another
Adingra,
midfielder too.
Carlos Baleba, Indomitable Lions,
Yes,
Cameroon.
yes,
Carlos
yes, yes,
Baleba.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then Yakubu Minte as well.
Yakubu Minte,
He,
another one.
he punished Chelsea last season like consistently. Then they lose player, then they replace some. Then they lose player, then they replace some. So as for Brighton, solid team. But again, with the CC Brighton still mid table. All of these talents that they get, where then they still mid table. So if you
Mm,
understand, say some of these strategies, then they for mid table clubs, they call them feeder clubs. It's the same to the likes of maybe RB Leipzig, for example. Then they produce talents make the other European clubs can't take. Same as Brighton right now. But if you want to elevate yourself above that level, it be you for the sign the players, not be you for the produce the players. So I don't know. Maybe long term this be the model way it will help them from a financial point of view. It really
mm.
helped them. I'm not sure say Brighton did any debt
DSRO
inside
Wahala.
exactly. Then corrects them about the and to be honest, maybe the fans too know really they put pressure on the club to win trophies like that. Maybe them be happy for occasionally they will qualify some European competition
Mm,
and they go one or two things. But on a whole, the policy be very strong. I sure say if Chelsea they could feel marry the two, because for a long time, and this be a little off topic, but for a long time, Chelsea really invest in one academies. For a long time, that Chelsea academy under Roman Abramovich be one of the best in Europe. We always they
produce
win
a lot of top players.
exactly. We always they
Mm,
win these youth trophies. When our players from there they go back, it really never work out for them for the main team inside. So
mm,
maybe that be so. Way after that, me apart from one or two I hear about like the Tariq George, for example, last season, just a champion. Then we get some other one too, Alfie Gilchrist, where he play 2 seasons ago. Apart from those three, under this new ownership, I don't really hear of any Chelsea academy prospects if they come
mm,
through. So maybe we they transition to from that model a little bit. This is a maybe we they try get them at the level where then just they come from academy, but they don't really prove themselves on the world stage. Where then if you come in, then we could make some profit of them. Because honestly, it worked cool. Like some of those transfers work. The Cole Palmer one be very good example.
Yeah.
Nobody know who Palmer did before he come Chelsea. But right now, if Palmer won't leave, we'll get some like
Massive
150
money.
million or 200 million
Mm.
exactly from him. But we sign up for 40. So if we go fit get those kind of players, we in the short term too, then go fit help Chelsea. I know ball, I know vex. Honestly, I know be them found some way. I won't make my players stay for the club forever. If we go get some profits for you, you go give we some good years. We go fit replace you well. No issues. But yeah, I
Mm.
mean on the whole, make we see about Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro.
Yeah.
I mean, I see him last season, he be cool, but one thing I realized to be say he no be very consistent. I dey play a lot of fantasy Premier League, so every day I dey do some changes. I dey watch those players. If I put Joao Pedro for my team inside, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, your man no score assists. As I remove him now, then he can't score like some hat trick. Then since way it do it worry me because we need
Yeah.
somebody way consistently go feed deliver. Consistently go feed deliver. You understand? Them 1 or 2 games we go see you, we no go see you, we go see you, we no go see you. It really no will help Chelsea. You understand? So make we see. I mean, I don't say I dey sound very skeptical today, but honestly, I've been burned too many times. The heartbreak there, we go through them as a Chelsea fan. We go through them too many times. You understand? So everything make we see. But I'll be more. I say for the Chelsea transfer business, I'll be more excited about the outgoings, even though that don't make a lot of sense. But
Mm.
at least if it clear the way for more players. I know say we go
We,
touch on the
we, go, we go
outgoings.
get we go get to the outgoings in a minute.
Yeah, I know. So if we
Mm.
get that, then we'll talk about them. But yeah, it will make we at least start to think about okay, if we clear these players from the list, then make we
Yeah.
try improve on these areas. Because so far, right now the Chelsea team be a lot of players by a lot of mediocre players, 1 or 2 gems, but we won't stack,
Mm.
really correct players all over, to improve the team.
All right, my brother. So I agree with all the Ogbonge points there where you don't make. I'll make I touch small on that Brighton and their scouting network where you talk. I think
Yeah.
you say Brighton gets a very, very top and Ogbonge scouting network when it comes to bring these players at a relatively young age because the Jokeresh where many people they shout about today now say make this club sign them, make that club sign them. It also come through the Brighton system too because at
Oh,
one
okay.
point he did under the Brighton
No.
books. But him
Yeah.
love it, bust into the scene from there before them can't let him go. And with the scene, say them they produce top players over time. Carlos
Yeah.
Baleba now, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon midfielder, done a do fantastic job from that Carlos Baleba. And according to the things where I already the year now in this summer, Brighton
Mm-hmm.
go what at least 90 million to 100 million pound for Carlos Baleba to move. And
Wow.
if you check how much them sign up, yes. So just prepare your mind. When any club they come knock Brighton door, it go be a big fee for Carlos
Yeah.
Baleba to move. You
Yeah.
understand? So when you
Yeah.
look at how Brighton scouts take, they unpick this gem, but we know say no be all go work. No be all go fit burst out or go hit that their ceiling from Brighton. They go still get some losses and all that. But this one is still bring down to you get thing I follow my friend they talk about the other day with the scouts, with the coach for Brazil. He talks say a lot of these European clubs they're very lazy when it comes to their transfer approach. Say if this guy is really this serious, good scouts can get some of the best, the best players for next to nothing amount for them. So, but it's him. They see some of these teams over times they go only for the no names. Only for players where we say, lazy scouting, only for players where we say maybe their oppositions they go for. The players where we say, just there around the mix there for Europe, where we say there are some players are in some unknown leagues, some countries where we say, fit they relatively small. You get go there, pick these gems. If you get your good scouting network for those region or those countries, you can get some of these gems early because
Yeah.
imagine saying at Chelsea, I signed Carlos Baleba, for example, when him they play for a lesser league or a smaller club, no be Brighton, don't come bring him, come the Premier League, come develop him into the very refined player we see now. So I think
Yeah.
say as these big clubs they invest money in, the big signings in the likes of the Joao Pedro, the proven players, they also need to keep their eyes also on the gems, on the players we still need a lot of development work where say okay talent there. So just like you talk, I rightly agree with you with respect to say maybe make Chelsea go into take 1 or 2 scouts from this Brighton scouting network, because these guys, they are very good, and over time they continue to reproduce gems and gems and gems. So, but make we go into the outgoings now. Make we start with the official announcement when Chelsea, don't announce say this player they leave today, and him new club don't also unveil them also don't welcome them also don't announce as their own signing, will be Kepa Arrizabalaga, we don't move from Chelsea to Arsenal. This is the player where we say Chelsea signed for plenty money from Atletico Madrid. Make I confirm the sign-on amount, and him spent 7 years for Stamford Bridge. Him achieved some things with Chelsea, and also go Real Madrid on loan, go there also go achieve. He go Brighton last season. He made 35 appearances for Brighton, and he be one of the key. For Bournemouth. Sorry, go Bournemouth last season on loan, make 35 appearances, and him be one of the key guys for that Bournemouth team. We do a lot of Ogbonge things last season. Just Chelsea signed Kepa Arrizabalaga for 71.6 million pound from
Yep.
Atletico Madrid. A big, I think, as at then, now be the
At the
world
time,
record transfer fee
yeah,
for a goalkeeper as
a
at then.
goalkeeper. Yeah.
So, how you see Kepa time as a Chelsea goalkeeper, and what do you think about him finally leaving the books of Chelsea officially today? Will be the first day of July.
So before I go start to talk about Kepa, I just want to thank Arsenal for all of the help they give Chelsea. They take on unwanted players. If you know be you people wanka, like we no go feel
Mm,
get rid of some of these players we then they on our books for too long. So Arsenal, thank you so much. You took Raheem Sterling last season. You make way for more better Chelsea signings. You take Jorginho from we, you take David Luiz from we, you take William from we, you take Peter Cech too from we, and now Kepa to the ad come inside. Kepa be interesting one. I feel say me at the time as we signed Kepa. I remember that time, and I remember why we signed Kepa. We signed Kepa because like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the season go starts,
yeah,
Couture come put transfer request. That time he wanna starting keeper, wanna number one keeper. He can put in transfer request say he won't go Madrid because in family they Madrid they miss in kiddies, they miss in wife. So he won't left Chelsea. We at the point then Chelsea they scramble because we put one all into Thibaut Courtois as the future number one of the club. So it really
yeah,
shocked me at the time. So we just scramble to try find correct player. We wreck see some decent keeper, some very potential keeper they play for Athletic Bilbao. Where they try, they force, but in my opinion, they be nowhere near that 71 million price tag. If I'm being honest, because then he no prove anywhere near the top level where we expect for a top goalkeeper, and anywhere near the consistency where we expect for a top goalkeeper. And truly, he come the first few matches, the first season, he be okay, he be decent. But as time they go on, we see a lot of your man in shortcomings. The first shortcoming be the heights. If you they stand, if you ever see the players, then they stand for the what do they call themselves, the pitch top
boxing
before the
thing.
match starts. If your
Okay,
keeper
okay, yeah,
know
kick
they
off before
know
kick
they
off. Yeah,
tower over the rest of the players, then if you say something they wrong because goalkeeper where you short pass some of the players for the team inside issues they. But that be Kepa. Kepa no really tall like that. So sometimes at the first say, the fit cover, some of the areas where you won't make your keeper cover. We realized after we signed Edward Mendy, because then that time then we put all one I hope for Kepa inside. Same with Couture, that we don't get any reliable second choice. That time Caballero be one a second choice. That time Caballero be on the last legs of his career. So we put all one I hope for Kepa inside. But very, 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 very soon, that time it be Lampard where you see say Kepa no be the
mm,
guy. Yeah, maybe he be cool, he play well with him feet. That be another reason too why we sign him because he gets some good footwork. They won't copy like Guardiola that style some. But so we sign Mendy where we see say Mendy be much better at shot stopping. From then we really never see say Kepa get back to any level of consistency. My only my real joy for this, because me as a Chelsea fan, for the longest time, I know say Kepa no day when I books inside. I mean, he hasn't spent the last 2 seasons at Chelsea, and I think see part of the reasons for that be say PSR we won't just because it be very expensive signing, so we won't release
Yeah.
them as quickly as possible off the books. We actually saying wage to be very high because he come under the Abramovich era, so we know say that time
Big money. Yeah.
they collect and have correct wages, so we won't move on because in reality, he no play the last 2 seasons for Chelsea. He go loan spells, and even when he did Chelsea, more times he be bench player, or he be rotation player. You understand? My only joy, and I hope say somebody for Chelsea they listen me, be make we sign correct keeper. Please, we have let go of one keeper. We need to replace him. Let's go and sign a correct keeper because I'm tired of these mistakes from Chelsea goalkeeper. Every day, every week, issue day plus Chelsea goalkeeper. Why? Look, we then before the Club World Cup, then we did in pursuit of Mike Mainan
Yeah.
from AC Milan. I know say
It's
this be a
similar.
little
French
but
international.
I don't want to just push him to like the goalkeeping issue. We foresign that kind of player. We maybe the fact that we get too many keepers on the books be a reason why we no push through with that signing, because then we get Sanchez, we did get Sanchez, we get Jorgensen from
Yeah,
Villarreal,
you're guessing.
we
Yeah.
get this guy he played for we last season. I forget his name.
Petrovic.
Petrovic. He
Mm.
today we get another one today. They call him Mike Pendes. Then we get Arrizabalaga. That'd be 5 goalkeepers for one squad. Crazy. So at least maybe if we move this one, maybe a few of them will go loan. Maybe we go sell another one. We could just take by correct goalkeeper, because goalkeeper go fit save you points, at least 12 points during the season with some good saves. So that'd be one major area where I want to make we plug. But I mean, on the whole, going back to Kepa, in time for Chelsea be I'll say more bad than good. We really only get one good season from Kepa, and we see in brilliance, in flashes, very good reflexes. We again at the talk say very good with the ball at his feet. But even we see him for Madrid, he really know if he break into that team. I remember the time we go Madrid, Couture get some serious injury. He make Lunin self can day pass him. Andre Lunin, I don't know if you know him about.
Yeah. The
The third choice
Madrid
keeper. He
number
make
2.
that third choice keeper can day pass him. So me from then, as you say, Kepa in level, no be Chelsea level. Even the Arsenal he did go in as the second choice because Raya.
Backup Raya. Yes.
Exactly, you understand. So for that level, where we get too many backup options, it'd be good say make it left, make it go get some at least some cap minutes for Arsenal. Where Arsenal be much better pedigree, at least to than maybe if they play for a Bournemouth or a
The
Brentford or
Bournemouth.
something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's good for all parties in a sense. If you know they cost too much for Arsenal, if you know collects plenty wages, where if he then stand say in role be second choice or he they competes at least for the be guaranteed
Yeah.
starter, I guess it'd be good for all parties.
Yeah, my brother, I totally agree with you. And me as Arsenal fan, I know to complain about say this one. They come from Chelsea, because I know some of the ones who don't give us in the past. Komade, the market what we they buy for Chelsea. They really they get ahead. But this one I know if you complain when I look the money when they come from for a keeper of Kepa Arrizabalaga statue. The kind CV when he get, the kind experience when he get to buy him for £5 million release clause. I think say now is still for Arsenal, and also you talk about the financial implications for Chelsea with respect to PSR and all that. Chelsea also need to bring some money and get a high earner like that, like Kepa, out of their books, because like you rightly said, it comes during the era when you say Chelsea, they pay these players plenty money. We could also get to another player which Chelsea they pay plenty money in Raheem Sterling. We know say that one na bone way hook for Chelsea throat right now, because Raheem Sterling they over 300 or something K plus per week. But talking about Kepa, I think say now a good one for all parties, and also it then left for us to see from Kepa now whether now he go keeper when go one he go there comfortable with playing second fiddle to David Raya, because we know say Ryan are the number one for Arsenal. He don't win I think back-to-back Golden Gloves now for Arsenal, if I'm correct, with respect
Yeah.
of the clean sheets when he don't keep in the last 2 seasons for Arsenal. So I think say he go get tough competition in his hand, and the mountain when he won't climb to take on seat David Raya as Arsenal number one. Now a very massive one, now a very
Yeah.
big one. But like you talk, I make we see what thing go one do. But yes, in terms of the levels will be higher for Arsenal, and we go also they interesting to see whether Mikel Arteta will give him some, some of these cup games, the cup competition, maybe the FA Cup, maybe the Carling Cup to keep, and it could be interesting to see the competition between him and David Raya eventually. So, but talking about goalkeepers for Chelsea, you talk about Georgie Petrovic. Now, another person where Chelsea go they try to get out of their books, according to some reports when they come from the Athletics. Them they talk say Chelsea get gentleman's agreement with Petrovic. Say if any club fee pay £25 million, Chelsea go let him go. And currently, 5 clubs also they put eye for Petrovic matters. But make we see what thing will happen in the next
Yeah.
couple of days. Till the transfer window go officially short by September 1st. So we still get a lot of time for some of these players to actually eventually move. I think say Chelsea also get another I think Solina. I think we also failed to mention the other goalkeeper. I think
Never
the
hear of
American
concept.
American goalkeeper. So we're
Uh,
talking about a player waiting on high wage for Chelsea when Chelsea
yeah.
would try to find ways to get them off their book. Raheem Sterling, we see say last season, last summer transfer window on deadline day, he moved to Arsenal on loan. But that move no pan out for Ram. That move no make sense for Ram. But now, what be your thoughts? Which ways you think that Chelsea need to, get them away from their books? Because they want Chelsea current highest earners right now. And I think say Chelsea need to get them away from their book as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Maybe we go see a Saudi club who will put interest, or maybe we go see any other club within some of the clubs for Europe. But what be your thoughts about Raheem Sterling now? I think saying one big order for Chelsea to crack to be able to get away from the Chelsea books for this transfer window.
Well, if he go like stay, make it add to one winger options. Me, I really no get issue with
Which person winger option?
it be winger option, right? Instead no be winger option. It be winger option. Make he play left wing
Winger
there.
option for Arsenal or for Chelsea?
No, for Chelsea, for Chelsea. Make
Oh,
he
okay.
send
No
Arsenal
wahala, no
there.
wahala.
Like
Back
at
to
the time
sender.
you go, at the time you go, at the time you go Arsenal, like that time then we get plenty winger options. Then the Mudrik Day, Sancho Day, Non Madueke Day, Neto Day, we also go sign Joao Felix. So really then that time then place no day for him. Where Maresca tell him say yeah, they don't get space, make he can play. But right now, as we make lights for that left hand side, we we did now with the search players. Maybe it will be reasonable option. I don't know how long he gets on in contract, but I know player like Sancho, player like Raheem Sterling,
Raheem
if
Sterling.
they collect that kind of money, go like left for anything substantially less. Like if you go get some 1 year or 2 year wages from Chelsea, where you will just come on occasionally. In career, he do everything finish. He win everything if you win. You win Premier Leagues, you win FA Cups, you win, then everything some. So in terms of like personal achievements, I know sure say Raheem Sterling really they interested in trying to get minutes elsewhere. Especially after the way last season go, you figure he'd go Arsenal, go do something, crazy, go play Champions League, but it really no work out. So I say maybe right now Sterling they see where in level really they, you understand. So I don't know, maybe I will feel be wrong where some club will feel can't sign them, but I know Sterling no be fool. You go understand the offers where you could do on the
The
table for
reality,
him.
yes.
Exactly. He did on the wrong side of 30, really look good. So unless some Saudi club, we ran out to this is the Saudi clubs, they know they spend money anyhow again. As they start fresh, then they throw money
It
at
be
people.
like their approach don't change also.
Exactly. The same way all those other big money spenders like Chinese league come, they will do it for 1 or 2 years, but they won't see return on that investment if they don't get that return. Because Neymar, see what Neymar go do them. He play like 3 matches, collects like 100 mil or something like that. He
Yeah.
scammed them for all. So they don't want that situation again. So I should say right now, then go take them a time before they go approach a player like Sterling. Realistically, the only correct option in terms of like where he go fit play, where clubs go like sign him, be MLS. where that will come with serious wage cuts. Sterling will be messy. Where if you go demand, the $500,000 a
Yeah.
week or something, if or take salary cut. So I get some sneaky feeling he will just go day around for however long he left for the contract inside 1 or 2 years, collects a massive, massive salary. The way the money they earn, it be substantially higher than anybody else for that Chelsea squad.
True.
And yeah, he just go take him. If he go it be bench option where he will come from. Where make we see honestly, like I've seen players where then go before then come we then get some very good workings. We know say Maresca also worked with Sterling before the time he did City. So
Yeah.
maybe and really like the season before last season, as Pochettino did, then Sterling they try small Sterling they try go fit get some 1 or 2 game times, get some 1 or 2 goals, contribute. So I mean, make we see. I know say Arsenal no go like keep him or maybe no. You want to go buy him?
Which one be maybe Arsenal don't send them back
You
now.
send them back. Oh,
Back to
Arsenal. We
send
give
them, my
them
brother.
cheap price. So cheap price. But
Back,
anyways,
no. We don't need them. We don't need
but
them
yeah.
at
So
all.
yeah, I mean honestly, I no go mind so long. I mean honestly, the owners, it be them with them buy Sterling. No be an old player way
Yeah.
them can meet. It be them one of the first signings they make. So make them deal with them. That be them my own matter. Me the in salary no they affect me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it just day because honestly, I'm not sure say any correct club will can't sign them. Yeah.
Yeah, very good points that you make about Sterling. And I think, say, now also time for the player to face the reality. Say, yes, it may not be that Raheem Sterling of old where we see for Liverpool, the one where we see during the peak moment also for Manchester City. He go also they left to see what in the player also want do if the player won't continue to take in big weight for Chelsea, or he ready to take a pay cut to another place where he go get more playing time. So I think at the end of the day, make we see what thing will happen with respect to Raheem Sterling. But we also talk about another player where we say, I think say good on the potential good wage for Chelsea, Joao Felix. What be your thoughts about Joao Felix also? Another one where hook Chelsea for bone too. What be your thought about that one?
And that player, Chelsea never really want him. That player, then we just want to do that Conor Gallagher deal.
Yeah.
In fact, if I be the club self, some striker deal for Porto right now, and they call him Samu Omora
Samu
Dion.
or
Uh-huh.
Moradon. Now Chelsea be one sign on before you remember before he moved from
Exactly. So
Atletico
then
Madrid to FC
exactly.
Porto.
Exactly. Then that be the striker, that be the move with them with the way with the search. But no pan through way Atletico talk say they don't go sign Gallagher unless somebody did left they come the other side because then to them for balance them my books, you understand. So we take that gamble on say okay, make we send Gallagher because Gallagher be pure profits and then make we sign
Yeah.
Felix hoping say maybe he go pick some form, then go find some
Yeah.
other club, make he send them go. It no go work for him for Chelsea because the reality be say in preferred position be the number 10 position where we know say we get more options for the Palmer. They play there, he lock that position. If Palmer no they play there, then Nkunku they fit come. But Nkunku self you go fit left. But in terms of somebody where we they watch him say, okay, this be somebody where he go fit do the job for we, it no be Joao Felix. Where Joao Felix too, they watch him, he no be comfortable they play as second option, backup option. Because then that be what he did for Chelsea before he left. He played where he left go AC Milan into no workout. So me, I should say the only option right now for Joao Felix be say he will go back to Benfica. And also Chelsea will get correct money for him, but at least we go fit take a hit and get some of that money back and then take invest in another player or another place for the squad. Because the reality be say Joao Felix has had too many chances. That be one player where he gets more chances than any player in Europe. How you one player you go fit play Atletico Madrid, you go fit play Barcelona, you go fit play Chelsea, you go fit play AC Milan. Wait for them all the clubs shine. It means say you be the problem. So I beg into back to sender. Benfica, you scam Atletico Madrid, you come collect your player, make you can play. Right now, Joao Felix, young, but at least he go fit do some 1 or 2 workings. We know say Benfica they lose Di Maria. So this guy will fit come back, can replace him. It will be nice for the fans. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. We hopefully he go repick some of the form we he show make some of these big clubs go in for him. But as for Chelsea, in reality, I know sure see he go fit get that level where if you compete with the likes of Kopama, at least for that 10th position.
Okay. So, but also they get reports say Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke, now 2 players when Chelsea where Chelsea no consider as untouchables. If the right offer coming for these 2 guys, Chelsea they're willing to sell. And also they see the reports where they come from the likes of Fabrizio Romano and others say Arsenal get keen, they're very interested on Noni Madueke. What's be your thoughts about these 2 players? And especially for Jackson and Noni, what will be your thoughts? We also touch some other players, maybe say Chelsea also they're interested in before we eventually wrap up the stream.
Yeah. Again, we give these players way too many chances, right? Noni Madueke, this could be in 3rd season, or you enter in 3rd season or something like that. 3.5 seasons he did Chelsea. And because he signed 2022 January. 2023 January, Abi. So
make I confirm.
It be after the World Cup where he signed, no? So that be December 22, January 23. So we do January 23. So 2.5 years essentially. Charlie, that be more than enough time. He come as potential. If Arsenal they want him, it depends honestly, because Chelsea we really need options. We need options.
Yeah, he joined Chelsea for January 2023.
January 23. Yeah, I remember. So he's not lived up to the potential, in my opinion. Not be one player. Somebody talked me last time. Say, not they look like he be good for football. He'd not play, but as the ball land if he top, we see every time that he they make the wrong decisions, or he be very limited in some of the things if he do. Because if you watch the impact Pedro Neto gets for this Chelsea team, where he no get the level of hype weight and Noni Madueke gets me, it be very very telling. But at the same time, too, as I say, Arsenal be club way, then they need a good backup option for Saka, because we see Saka really day under stress these last few seasons. Always they carry the burden, they shoulder the burden of this Arsenal side for that right wing. He'd be one of the undroppables for the team, but he did need somebody where he could come, like ease the burden. Potentially, rotation option, or from the bench, if you add something different. So honestly, for me, if Arsenal come in with a good enough offer, say we not be much safe, maybe like some 30-35 million, say we won't take Madueke from your hands. I don't go vex because I think say better options they around Europe where we will get where they will be more consistent than Noni Madueke. As for Nicholas Jackson really good though. Like people know they rate Jackson. Jackson be good footballer, and I really recognize this after I see Delap and the way Delap they feel play. Sometimes you do expect your striker will feel hold ball back to goal. They feel link up with some of the players. The way Jackson they link up with Kopama, for example, I really they like. Just be saying finishing be very poor. I talked somebody something recently say Jackson be one player where they see say he go fit transition very nicely to a winger, because he get pace, where he get very good link up play. The only thing they worry am being finishing. So maybe we go fit keep him and convert him to maybe a wide option, or maybe go fit play as one of a 2 top or something like that. But if he left, I really no good ball, because of these last few days, especially with the red cards, he really they disappoints himself. He disappoint the Chelsea fans. So honestly, on those 2 players, me, I no be tied to them too much. They're not bad, and I don't mind if they stay. But if good price coming, and by good price, I don't mean say profit too, because I don't say these players they no collect any better money for them. But at least we no go take too much of a loss on them. I really no go bossy. We go free just move them on or something like that.
Okay. Well, for me as an Arsenal fan, I no see any sense in the move to sign Noni Madueke at all. Me, I know one time at all. I think the only explanation when whoever they in charge of the transfer and better and the team go give now say they need cover for Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that are the only explanation. And in that respect, I think say players of better quality also they out there. I no go like to spend that kind of big amount, 30 to 35 million where you will talk on the player
Yeah.
like Noni. I think say, you know, you get some sharp, younger wingers we go there out there where we say, you know, you go bring in, you go they bet them in small, give them
Yeah.
time to adapt to the system. So well, but it go there interesting to see what they want to do if they need, you know, a player where they come with Premier League experience and all that. We also don't get, you know, big club experience. I don't know whether that one that they look, but for me, I don't think say Noni now a good signing because yes, Noni can dribble, Noni they very direct. If he shop space where they in front of him and all that. But the major problem why I know say Chelsea fans and me personally get with Noni now in decision making because
Yeah.
sometimes you go watch Noni play football, you go enjoy waiting you see. Other times in decision making go frustrate you. You know the right time to shoot, you don't know the right time to dribble, you don't know the right time to pass. So, but I
Yeah.
think he's a talented player. I get talent there, but
Yeah.
the problem where I get with Tam, I just tell somebody today say Noni Madueke na Martinelli Pro Max. A Martinelli we sabi dribble, we good for 1v1. Now Noni Madueke B.
Yeah.
So, but I'm talking about Jackson Ogatosin. Shout out to you. Ogatosin, hope say your side good, hope say everywhere palash for where you do. Ogatosin don't talk say Jackson they good, say but he no like Jackson attitude at all,
Nice.
at all. I don't say this one. I want where we say Oga Farad go also agree with you on when he with respect to him attitude and the way they do one or two things. The red card quite recently, the red card for the FIFA Club World Cup, you know, Palm, the red card when he also get. I think that was against Newcastle for the Premier League, Abi.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Yes, that one also no airpan because that red card also put Chelsea in a difficult situation for the UEFA Champions League qualification. So yes, you need to watch your attitude. You need to watch the way they react to things for pitch. And but in terms of potential, me I like Jackson also. He's a potential player. I get talent in but um, he's not a good finisher. But he did for those dangerous positions. And when players they enter I think now also a thing of skill for players to feel they did the right positions at the right time. Then that's
Yeah.
something when Jackson get. But if you feel fine tune your game, you know those areas when he get lapses now, work on them. He can also develop into a very good striker
Yeah.
potentially in the next couple of years. But right now, I don't think saying I be the man for Chelsea. We could take Chelsea to the next level. But it will also be interesting to see, you know, any clubs we go one day interested in a player like Jackson. So I also, you know, they put eye for that one. So, but talking about players where it fits potentially leave, which other players you think say you would look to see Chelsea to put for this market where you go like me Chelsea sell right now? Because I know the Chelsea get a lot of players that I want to people to talk, but you know the ones we're going to return back on loan, which players they or list we never mention in terms of the outgoings.
Nkunku be one way if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
left
yeah, yeah.
really quickly
Mm,
because you see say if he be very frustrated with the way things they go for Chelsea before Nkunku come and as he come fresh he figure he go be the number 10 for Chelsea that be the mind he pick but he come no long before he hits for preseason where Kopama come where he make that position you own. So that be unfortunate for him but the reality be say he no go fit displace Kopama so if team come way them won't in Kunku. But Kunku no be bad player. We've seen it in flashes.
mm,
And really, it be only after he realized say he no go fit displace Palmer where we they see say in Kunku start they they struggle for the team because I they put them down more to lack of interest and lack of motivation than anything else. They see say in future really no day this Chelsea team inside. But even then, we they see him if they come on in the Club World Cup, if they get some good goals and they make some good impact. So as for Nkunku, I would like make some big club can take and it will really help one or two
mm.
big clubs for European side as a potential good number 10 player. Your man Ogatusin they talk about he talks Sterling, we talk Sterling already.
Yeah,
Chilwell be another one we me I figure he left long time, but be like he still did the books inside, he too for left. But their shield be okay for me. In reality, we they need some good centre back what do you call them cover for that
yeah,
side. When I starting centre backs be Fofana, if he be fit, Fofana and Colwell. But of course you they need some cover. So we then we for bring back Chaloba. Chaloba to announce the club they won't push him out. Even though when they need them, then they call him, they deliver. But I know the club won't use that pure profits, PSR things.
yeah,
So then go like Salam. So I should say by this summer we go see into go left, especially after the good season he's had with Crystal Palace, came back to Chelsea, had a good season. I'll give him pass. He go left. The Sassy to be another one way. He come back from loan from Aston Villa, but more than likely into go left. Another player where he no be bad, but he really no get the chances this season. We are sure say a player of his quality, especially with the level that he's played at and with the performance that he's done. I think Drewsby Hall, he come from Leicester as my best player. He followed the manager come Chelsea, but he really no get the opportunities because Enzo Fernandez has had a really good season, and then we say Caicedo to be absolute baller. If those two the Lavia they he could like come and play. We they get these players too from Brazil, Kendry Paes, and then Andre Santos who go the World Cup. So really, in my opinion, I don't see space for Drewsby Hall. Where I say it go fit these mid-table clubs, where then they try compete for the top positions. Maybe newly promoted club, you will go there, then do some real workings for there. But apart from that, me I'll be okay. Maybe Malo Gusto too, because Reece James they come back. We actually say the new manager and system, they fit the way Malo Gusto they play football. So maybe Malo Gusto too go like left. But honestly, they depend on them because I know go vex say make it day bench and then make it come on occasionally if Reece James no day fit or if Reece James they have a very good game. But apart from that, there are one or two fringe players like Chukwemeka, for example, still did the books. We know say some one or two players where we really don't know about them. Who?
McGill, the striker.
Forget about this. Chelsea when our players plenty too much.
Players plenty.
McGill to be another one way. Actually, I don't mind say make it day because in reality, the striking options. We always talk about the striking options be very important. So if McGill to one day, but who go come for maybe some mid-table club, maybe some championship club, make we see. But yeah, I mean the players honestly be a lot. There be too many to mention if I'm being very honest because we design some day loan safe like Esteval for example. We actually talk about wingers. I forget say Esteval.
Esteval they come.
So the players there we get plenty for the Chelsea there, but at least the core maybe 18 or 22 we know them, and anybody else them be expendable. So yeah, that's how we did.
But make we talk about another man where we say they in the news. Black Stars of Ghana international Mohamed Kudus. And we know say in the news today with the yesterday Tottenham they follow up in Mata back to back. Yes, Tottenham they follow up in Mata back to back. And according to today's report by Fabrizio Romano, Mohamed Kudus also they interested in a move to Tottenham Hotspur. But according to some other reports, I see the CJ Chelsea never dropped their interest in the likes of Mohamed Kudus, Ugo Ekitike, and Garnacho. These are some players who Chelsea don't look out in this transfer window. So, but make we talk about Mohamed Kudus because now our own. As a Ghanaian, as an African Chelsea fan, what to see about the links with Mohamed Kudus, and what do you think say a signing of Mohamed Kudus could potentially do for the Chelsea fan base here in Africa, and also do for that Chelsea teams in terms of creativity? Because we know say Mohamed Kudus now also a very versatile player. If he plays in number 10, if he plays a winger for you, what do you think say signing of a player like Mohamed Kudus go do for Chelsea?
It will be massive, especially for the Ghana here. If the African Chelsea contingent no be big enough, imagine if they go sign Mohamed Kudus. In fact, imagine they sign Kudus then Osimhen. Like the whole Africa will turn Chelsea fans. I don't go lie you. The reality though be say, if we really they think about Chelsea no go for Mohamed Kudus, and I will tell you why. Even though Kudus will be very cheap option in terms of the fee we go collect, then we collect for him. We in wages no go be high because I know say he right now he did on £90,000 a week at West Ham, which in my opinion be very small considering the level of quality that Kudus did. If he come Chelsea, maybe we come £110,000 or £120,000 if that's safe. But the fact of the matter be say Chelsea just get too many good or better options for the positions Kudus they play. I don't talk say Kudus no go fit come then compete for those areas. But the reality of the matter be say what I see from Kudus, especially last season for West Ham, he'd be very well suited to the number 10 position or make it play on the right. The left wing where the carry and put of late, in way it affects Kudus in performances for West Ham. If you really they watch West Ham, then the ball and they play. I never really they see say they flourish for that left wing position. The time he did Nordirland, the time he did Ajax, always either they play the 10 or they come in from the right because he get
The
very
right
good
side.
left foot as well. So if they come Chelsea, they come remove Palmer from that 10. Where you if you compete with Pedro Neto, but the level of impact that Pedro Neto have for this Chelsea team then for the Premier League, yeah, it will be hard to say Kudus will come, then will be out and out starter. With me as a Ghanaian and as a good Black Stars fan, I want make Kudus Day Club where it get starts week in, week out. Make it play football, make it compete for big trophies. Because I feel say that a player of Kudus in caliber they deserve. No be bench, even though Chelsea be a big club, it be an amazing club, it would be nice for the CV top. If you think about in career and think about the level where he won't play at, where if it be Spurs, where then if he come in, can't give him that. Because we know say Spurs, then our winger options be very light. I try to think of Spurs wingers right now.
Their right wing, they get Kulusevski. I think he gets injury the other time. I don't know if you know.
It be Kulusevski, then
back.
Brennan Johnson, right?
Yeah,
That be the
yeah,
two right
Bernard
wingers
Johnson.
and get. Kudus go fit bench any of them, no lie. Like, yeah, Kulusevski maybe be the more established option, but again, we see he be very injury prone, where he be very inconsistent guy. So if Kudus come into that Spurs side, where he do some 1 or 2, skirmishes, where he gets some nice 1 or 2 goals, even at number 10 position, Madison regularly they go injury, where so opportunities they pass Chelsea for Kudus, where very important factor to be say Tottenham go they play Champions League this season. So that be one thing where go influence where Kudus go play next season. Because for my opinion inside, Kudus no be just Premier League level, no be relegation player. It be player way for the play at one of the highest levels of football because it makes all they do. The Lookmans of the world and the Ozimens of the world, and then they go play Champions League and they go play big competitions where you every day they play Carabao Cup or you fight for relegation. No be so for you for play the correct competition. So if you come Chelsea, me, I go like just on the face of Charlie Kudus can't Chelsea, Kudus, but like the reality be say, Charlie, your man for play ball. Same with any player. If any African player they go club, they always talk say, look, think about where you go if you play your most football. No, every day you for go a United or a Barcelona or a Real Madrid. Charlie, you for start, you for get minutes. That be the most important thing. So if you be Spurs, me, I know ball.
Very, very good point, my brother. You make a very good point. Also, him also need to look where he go fit. Where their project go fit him in, where he go get more game time, and also we know say World Cup no still far, and the World Cup here competition of places go also there for Black Stars. We know say yes, they're one of the big guys, but other players they also they show up every day. So him go also need to day for a club when he go need to play. When you also need to show the coach of Black Star, see what they do week in, week out. And I totally agree with that point when you make with respect to the next move for Kudus. And I think, for Tottenham Hotspur, Ingo gets more game time compared to if he moved to Chelsea because the competition for Chelsea, and the level for Chelsea right now, they higher than the level for that Tottenham team, if we want to really tell ourselves the truth. But let's see what Mohamed Kudus, go decide. But a good thing, say at the end of the day, we go to see Kudus they play UEFA Champions League come next season because if he join Chelsea, he go see Champions League football. If he go a team like Tottenham also, he go see UEFA Champions League football come next season. But what be your thoughts about Ugo Ekitike? We know say in club Eintracht Frankfurt don't put 100 million euros price tag for the former PSG man. And you talk about a player how he play on the left wing, Ugo Ekitike and I play and he can also play across the front three. Waiting you get to talk about that link and the price tag for Ugo Ekitike. And if you get any other player where you think, say, you'd expect Chelsea to move on and you think, or any other position, just add them in before we wrap up the show finally.
I mean, honestly, Ekitike no be my cup of tea. Just because we really, I mean, he get one or two good seasons for that Eintracht Frankfurt side.
Yeah,
But I guess the market, that be the state of the market right now, because in reality, self, even the big signings for the world right now, the strikers, Gyökeres also be improving, get like one or two good seasons under him belts.
yeah.
Eketike be another one. There be another player too.
Benjamin Sesko.
Sesko, exactly. You
Yeah,
know, they be, to me, at least, maybe this is my personal opinion, but they be very uninspiring. If I watch Eketike in stats for last season, they no be, game changing, and then they know they light up the world. Um, 15 goals, 8 assists for the Bundesliga, no be exceptional. Where we know already that the Bundesliga sometimes if it falls down, we see more of the players and they come from the Bundesliga, then they struggle for the Premier League. They talk about Timo Werner as he come Chelsea, he come with some really big pedigree for Bundesliga, but he come struggle. We also see Nkunku, for another example, top scorer for Bundesliga, but he come the Premier League, he also come struggle. So me, the reality, I want to see him for at least one more season for Frankfurt, because like I remember I did watch the Frankfurt games, and it be Mamouche way it collect more fans than Eketike, if I'm being honest. It be Mamouche way, they do more things where he get a big move to Man City. So I think say maybe it be very symptomatic of people make desperate, like clubs make desperate, they search some players. We then see, oh, this player, Charlie get some few goals, so Charlie make we sign him. Like, be that guy to me, anyways. I go like if you go maybe Liverpool or maybe go Arsenal, make go Arsenal. Because me, he no really be upgrade on any of the players we have so far. Personally, again, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong because I know they watch him ball week in week out. But I mean, from what I see and from what I watch of him, I'm really not like super impressed with his style of play or with his
Mm.
contribution to the team. Yeah, me,
So
sorry.
yeah, go ahead, wrap up.
No, I talk say my guy already. The man
I know
that
your
they
guy.
want
I know your guy.
be the Nigerian
So
number 9.
yeah. But before we go wrap up the show, we know that
Yeah,
Chelsea currently they take part for the FIFA Club World Cup.
yeah,
So far, waiting be your thoughts about Chelsea performance, and straight to straight, make I just ask you: can
yeah.
Chelsea win the FIFA Club World Cup where they happen now for Obodo America?
Yes, exactly. Yes. You know why? Because
Mm.
the man Enzo Maresca, he be juju man. The magic your man go do make Chelsea get this fala draw. This brackets where we get
Yeah,
right now. It dey blow my mind. See, before the tournament start, I say, oh, okay, Chelsea, if we go some quarterfinal, we try because the reality be say more big teams than Chelsea did this tournament. But whatever happened, I never go understand how you go feel come second for your group, then all of a sudden right now you be the one of the favorites to go to the final. It blow my mind. But the reality be the reality, and the reality be say for that bracket, realistically on paper, Chelsea for fit beat any of the teams. We've seen Chelsea have struggled for some of the games we them play, especially at the early stages. The
yeah, the
games
Flamingo game.
when a group move really hard, LAFC we forbid, Esperance then we forbid. Even Flamengo self, if we really focus for that match inside, then Jackson will get a red card. More times if we beat them. But after that, with the likes of Real Madrid and the likes of PSG, the likes of Bayern Munich, the likes of Juventus, the likes of even Man City with them come on them yesterday.
Yeah.
Man City, Chelsea they on a level below all of those teams. But knockout football be another story altogether. And right now, the way things they stand, Chelsea they face Palmeiras for the quarterfinal. We go fit beat them if we focus because we know say the Brazilian teams, if you
Mm.
know focus, if you know play with the same intensity, then they come with aggression, then they come with intensity, then they come play
True.
like them alive they depend on them because more of them they don't get this stage again play. So then they play like everything they depend on these matches. So Chelsea for wake up, then keep one our focus. So if we beat them, we go face Al Hilal or Fluminense, same story. On paper, we for beat them if we no focus, then go feel shock with the way they shock Man City, the way they shock Inter Milan, the way they shock more teams, Real Madrid, and shock them for the group stage. So we for just make steady. If we make steady, we take on boko. We go the final. We face whoever we face. Me, I expect say PSG will go the final because PSG they show some serious levels right now. If we go the final And you know, knockout football, all it takes be one good performance. Charlie, who knows? The sky's the limit. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the tournament. It'll be very interesting tournament. It'll be strange one because of some of the weird things we see, like the weather. If we see a small lightning day or some clouds day, then they stop the match. We see some weird things. But it'll be interesting.
The rules and the laws for America when it comes to football.
Exactly. We call some people superior player of the match instead of man of the match. Right now, every player gets his own separate entrance for the game top. It'd be interesting, but it'd be weird for we, traditional football fans. But if we win, especially with the money at stake, because I talked about them earlier in the show, that Club World Cup really gets some serious backing and some serious money deal on offer. Already, when we reached for the tournaments, we paid for Liam Delap with that money. So if we take them serious, we go to the final, Charlie. And then, of course, after that, we go fit talk say, even though it no be true, we go fit talk say Chelsea is the best team in the world because we have won the World Cup. Thank you.
So make we see, my brother, whether Chelsea go for, actualize that dream where you dream right now. Because yes, some people go talk say it's okay to dream. So but make we see whether a nightmare you go see at the end of the day or your dream go come true. So but it's been a fantastic show with you, my brother Farad. We don't touch a lot of issues when it comes to Chelsea, their transfer strategy, the incomings, the outgoings, players where Chelsea also they keep their eyes on, and you also give your thoughts on some players where you think that Chelsea is supposed to move on, and also the FIFA Club World Cup. But it's been a fantastic show, 1 hour 25 minutes, and if you never subscribe to the channel, please I beg support the work we do. Press that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. And yes, you can also follow us on a different social media platform them at Football and Pigeon on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We turn that for there. And you can also follow my brother Oga Farad on the different social media platform. And I go leave that one, make Oga Farad tell on with him own mat where on go take locate time. Oga Farad, I beg, not country people where they go take locate you on the different social media platform, my brother.
Yes, my people, I did all of the social media platforms top. If you locate me under the name Oyibo Sports, like you see for the screen top, I did Instagram, I did TikTok, I did Facebook, I did Twitter, where I did do YouTube too right now. They push some small videos. So if you get some time after the stream, if you go my channel, go check out some 1 or 2 things I do for there. But I appreciate the opportunity my brother Akos give me today to come on the stream, and I really had a good time, guys. So I beg, show your support to my brother as well by dropping a follow on all of his platforms. It really means a lot to us creators, my people.
So my brother, another year from my brother Farad. My brother, thank you very much for your time. You know, say normally you're a very busy man, and hopefully for the next Chelsea transfer update, we will catch you and bring you on the stream, and hopefully on that one we will also bring Coach Kester, also make him bring his technical know-how as him always they bring on the stream. We're gonna try to check out the space for the next Chelsea transfer update, and also we go see bring more transfer updates with the different clubs, and also plenty of get football content. So my people, when we go come out for studio, our people they talk say anything we get beginning, any get we get beginning, we also get end. So we don't reach the time where we go end today's show, but So apologies for that small breaking transmission. I don't tell Una where Una go fit locate us on different social media platform, and also my brother Farad don't tell Una where Una go fit locate at Oyibo Sports on those different social media platform. You go see him logo for there, blue and red with white writing. That be logo. So my people, I'm gonna try to stay safe out there. Make sure enjoy the next stream.